Welcome back, boys. Papa Percocet here with another video. So I was going through the comments of my multi-TC clan base video, and this one comment really got me in the field. It was from one of my subscribers named Ben, so I'm going to cue the sad music and you guys can have a listen.
Love your videos, man. Just struggling with the having friends for a clan part. Do you have any less thick builds for us forever alone South Africans out there, sad face?
Now look, I've played Rust for quite a while, and the majority of that time I've played as a solo or a duo, so trust me, I understand how different and difficult the game is as a solo duo player. You feel like the world is against you, often outnumbered and outgunned. You have to be stealthy, sly, smart, opportunistic, an apex predator and a scavenger all in one. So I got to work designing a base that can make this all a little easier for us. Alright, let's get into the build. Make it a little 1x1 and secure it with a wooden double door for now. Throw down your TC into the back right hand corner. Don't be afraid to throw down some starter items, like your tier 1 workbench, a couple sleeping bags, and some small boxes and a furnace. Your goal at this point should be to cook up some metal frags to expand the base. Once you got enough metal frags cooked up, replace the wooden double door with a sheet metal double door. Expand out one more square foundation and put double door frames on each side, with sheet metal double doors for now. If you have garage doors, you can throw them down already. Now expand out of 3 triangle foundations on either end. This is going to be the back of the base. We're going to expand out exactly the same way on the other side. Except we're going to add an extra square foundation flanked by 2 triangle foundations. Add a double door frame here and 2 single door entrances to make an airlock. Throw it on the shop front. Right, now we're going to add some roofs. So you want to add roofs pretty much everywhere except right here. You want to leave this open. This is going to be for roof access later. Build a half wall with a floor tile on top of it and make it all jump up. Secure your roof access with a single door. You can use whatever you have available at the time to secure your windows. I'm just going to use reinforced glass windows for now. Don't forget to fill in the roof. Right, now let's head back inside and do some upgrading. Delete all your starter items. Replace all the sheet metal double doors with garage doors. Before you do that, make sure to upgrade all the double door frames to sheet metal. You pretty much want to add sheet metal double door frames wherever you can add them in the space, just to make it more secure. And of course, as soon as you get the garage door BP, don't forget to throw them down. Alright, now let's do some upgrading. Upgrade the 1x1 to armored. You also want to upgrade the adjacent square floor tile and the 2 triangle floor tiles on each side. This makes the red cost more symmetrical. The rest of the base can pretty much be sheet metal, so just make your way around as soon as you have enough metal frags saved up and upgrade everything. You don't have to upgrade the airlock, you can leave that as stone. Going through the doors and going through the walls here is similar, so upgrading into sheet metal is a bit of a waste. Alright, now let's head outside. We're going to add the first layer of honeycomb. Add a simple triangle foundation, a triangle roof and 2 walls. We're going to do this on opposite ends of the base. Now head over to one of your airlocks. Make your way around the base, placing foundations as shown. Awesome, now we're going to head back inside. Head up to your second floor. If you didn't get a proper idea before, you can see which roof tiles we've upgraded to HQM. Now we're going to add roofs as our honeycomb. Add the roofs to the triangle foundations first. You have to add them to the triangle foundations first or this won't work. If you place on a square foundation before a triangle foundation, it won't let you place the next roof. So be sure to take your time and do this properly. To make your way around, fill in all the triangle foundations and then add to the square foundations. Now we're going to build the shooting ports for our auto turrets. Throw down 2 double door frames and a roof. You can add one here, but we're going to skip it for now. There'll be 4 of these auto turret housings around the base. For the rest of your shooting floor, you can make the windows stone. You can reinforce the windows with whatever you have at the time. Ideally, you should be using metal window bars and vertical embrasures. They're pretty easy to get and they're relatively strong as well. If you do happen to find reinforced glass windows, I know they're difficult to get, but you can use those, and then I advise upgrading the wall to sheet metal. But I know for majority of you, we're just going to have metal window bars and vertical embrasures, so we're just going to use that. Now we're going to fill in the roof. If you want roof access on the base, you can leave the square foundation that comes out from the single door off. So this one right here. But I'll show you guys later in the video if you want roof access. Let's head back outside. As soon as you have enough gears and metal frags saved up, be sure to put garage doors onto the auto turret housings. I know this base uses quite a few garage doors and sometimes gears can be difficult to get, but if you run the roads often, and you can even buy them from Outpost if you're really desperate for gears. Okay, let's build the loot room. You can use absolutely any loot room design you want. I like using a combination of small boxes, large boxes and barbecues. I feel like it gives you accessible high storage loot rooms. There's a half-hour triangle here so you can place one through the wall and will have enough stability to stab. Align this large box using the align on the floor tile. Feel free to use my loot design if you want. As you can see, it's really easy to access all the boxes, even as a geo. Now let's build the auxiliary loot room. If you have shotgun traps, throw them down now. Make sure not to place them too far back into the loot room though. Hold up a half-hour towel and throw it on a shelf. If you really want to, you can fit 2 more small boxes in front of the large boxes. Third on your next shotgun trap. Again, make sure not to place it too far back into the loot room. Now we're going to secure the loot room with 2 very low walls and upgrade them to sheet metal. Throw down another half-height floor triangle. To be able to access the box and the shotgun traps, we're going to use fireplaces. Without the fireplaces, you can't reach the boxes or the shotgun traps. By crouching onto the fireplace, it gives you enough elevation to be able to reach the boxes and the shotgun traps inside. So these loot rooms aren't truly unlootable. It is possible for raiders to grab the box as they destroy it if they have really quick reflexes, but it gives you a significant chance of them possibly missing the loot. Let's throw down some deployables. Your workbench, some small boxes, a furnace, a shotgun trap, and God forbid, please don't forget the barracks. As soon as you got your fort auto turrets ready to go, put them in the auto turret housings. This video is going to include a tutorial on how to rig these bad boys up. Let's head back inside. I advise as soon as you get reinforced glass windows to replace the window frames by the auto turrets with reinforced glass windows. These can be picked up later to fill the auto turrets with ammo. If you're on roof access, add a ladder hatch here. Surrounded with 4 double door frames, 3 shop fronts and a garage door. This gives you good visibility when going up onto your roof. If you want to have a thick sandboy as well, you can add the pedestal here. Alright, if you don't want roof access, upgrade this roof to sheet metal. Add 2 double door frames, a shop front, and a garage door. This is purely to keep the raid cost more symmetrical when going to the roof. Optionally, you can also add barricades around your base. Let's move on to the electronics. Place the solar panel facing north. You'll see it outputs 20 power. You want to have roughly 5 of these solar panels all stacking and facing north. They should receive 20 power continuously throughout the day. Combine all the outputs of the solar panels using root combiners. With the magic of editing, I'm quickly going to fast forward this part for you guys. And boom, all our solar panels are hooked up. As you can see, we've got 100 power coming out of our combined power output. I advise putting the electronics down here in your auxiliary loot room. Throw down a large battery into the little triangle and secure it with a reinforced glass window. Throw down a branch, an ore switch, another branch, and a blocker. Now let's head back upstairs. Grab the power out of all your solar panels. And we're going to head down and we're going to plug this back into our branch. So from the solar panels into the power in of our branch. We're then going to take our branch out and we're going to set it to 59. Don't worry about this now, just know it's important and we're going to need it to be 59. So take the branch out and plug it into the input A side of our ore switch. Take the power out from your branch and plug it into the power in of the next branch. Set that branch out to 2. That's the minimum and the default out of a branch. Plug this into the block pass through of your blocker. The power out will go into your battery. Alright, that's pretty much step 1 done. Now we're going to throw down a switch and 4 more branches. These branches are going to power our auto turrets. Take the power out from your battery and put it into the power in of your switch. This is going to be our auto turret control switch. The switch is then connected to the power input of our blocker and the power out into our input B side of our ore switch. We take the power out of our OR switch and put it into the power in of our branch. We're then going to take the power out of each branch and plug it into the power in of the next one to make a chain. We're essentially connecting these branches in series. Be sure to set the branch out to 10 power. This is because each auto turret will need 10 power to run. If you're unfamiliar with auto turrets, please watch my auto turret video before attempting this. Alright, now we're going to take the branch out and connect it to each of the auto turrets. Just make your way outside and plug it into the power in of the auto turret. You'll see the auto turret will power on. Do this with all 4 auto turrets. Alright, on to the next step. Controlling the doors. Throw down a switch and 4 splitters. Take the power out of your branch and plug it into the power in of your switch. The power out from the switch is going to go into our first splitter. Then we're simply going to take the power out of our first splitter and plug it into the power ins of our 3 splitters below. Head outside and attach door controllers to all your doors. Remember, the door has to be unlocked and closed for you to attach it. You'll see we have 9 power outputs, 3 from each splitter. But we only have 8 door controllers, so one of the power outputs will stay open. Take the power outputs from your splitters and plug it into all of your door controllers. The extra power can be used to power any other electrical components inside your base. And after that, we're all done. So let me give you a demonstration. When you hit this switch on the right, all the garage doors will open. And when you close the switch, all the garage doors close. Because this is during the day, and the auto turrets are being powered by the solar panels, the auto turrets will be on during the whole day, while the solar panels are active. At night time, the auto turrets will be running off the battery. When we hit the auto turret switch, the auto turrets will automatically switch on and start using power from the battery. When we hit the garage door switch, the auto turret will be on and the garage door will open. If we turn on the garage door switch, because it's connected in series with the auto turret switch, it'll both open the garage door and switch on the auto turret simultaneously. If you want more information on how this circuit works, you can check out Mr. Flack's Unlimited Electricity tutorial, his all day all night video. Alright boys, that's the video all finished up. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. If you didn't, hit dislike. Please consider subscribing as well to the channel. I'm planning on doing a lot of videos with my subscribers going into the future. Also, if you're interested in joining a Discord server, let me know below. I'm thinking about starting one, but I'm not sure how much interest there is at the moment. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think about that. Otherwise, yeah, I've been Papa Percocet, you've been fucking awesome. And as we say down here in South Africa, I hope you have a lucky day, my buds.